Yo, yo, yeah. We doing today? How we doing? This is not the greatest week with Scatterbug going down. We can't deny that. We can't deny that. But you know, we move on somehow. I haven't really got anything set up yet. Yeah, we lost to 4 teams this week, which is not great. But we're sitting pretty even at underdog at 5 teams going through 26% advance rate there. We're at 10, like a 10, 11% on DK for the Millie Maker. Sucks, but it's okay. It's okay. I had 4 teams with Scatabo on it, pretty heavily reliant on it. He was kind of making up for my Marion Hampton teams, with Hampton still hitting the bench. It looks like what everybody's perceiving is at least another 4 weeks. But if he comes back, then it's really not that bad. If we can get him for the playoff run, we can get some low owned. We get some low owned the Marion Hampton into the playoffs. That would be great. I know I have a few that are RB driven that are going to have Hampton. So that's nice. Let's see here. Play action, my highest scoring. I'll share that on here. I shared it with the Discord over on Run Pure Sports. Highest scoring. Millie Maker. What's my highest second place team? And the Millie Maker. Bada bing. Bada boom. Third place team. Millie Maker. Do the top 3. First one out. 1174. Let's drop it to the worst. I have a team scoring less than 100 points a week. I'm sure we've looked at it a few times, but there's only really one that's that low. There's one close to it, but my King of the Desert one has 739, and this Millie Maker has 752. Alrighty, and then opponent's high score. Millie Maker 1352. Really? That's it? I really thought that would have been more. There would at least been somebody with a crazy score. I've got someone. Nobody has a higher score than I. Really? I'm surprised that nobody has a higher score than mine. Like total score, obviously. Let's pull them up. Share screen. Go with my highest scoring team, which is apparently unique. Scoring a whopping 1370. This RB room that I drafted is absolutely insane. It's insane. Let's just start with the running backs because I can't stop talking about it. The wide receiver room is pretty bad, but it has scored 1370. So clearly, it scored 214 points this week. It does not need elite wide receiver play. It has JT, Breece Hall, Bijan Robinson, Kyron Williams, and Marion Hampton. Only drafted 5, but with those 5, you don't need to draft more than 5, right? Holy cow. That's insane. Quarterbacks, Justin Herbert, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams. Fire. Tight ends, just Tucker Kraft and Kyle Pitts. Oh my. And then I was like, let's get some wide receivers. Troy Franklin, Odunze, Pat Bryant, Keenan Allen, Cooper Kupp, Quentin Johnston, Dontavian Wicks, Ray McLeod. And I took 2 flyers with Anthony Armstrong and Kanata Munfield. So I feel like I took super hot, like late flyers. A guy that was supposed to get like wide receiver 3 work in Atlanta, but didn't actually end up getting the job. Wicks was supposed to be an upside play if somebody got hurt. They all seem to be healthy for some reason. And then I took both of the Chargers because I had Herbert. I took 2 Denver guys, Pat Bryant and Troy Franklin, because I had Bo Nix. And then for Caleb Williams, I had Odunze. I don't think I took anybody else from Chicago. I don't think there was anybody else except Zacchaeus, which probably would have been a decent play. He was fucking fire. And only really 1 injury. It's Hampton. But with the other 4 running backs, like putting up 75 points this week. What I always say, it's like the running backs plus the flex, if you can put up 90 points or was it 60 points, you're doing okay. If each position set of 3 can put up 60 points, then you're doing okay. Is that what it is? Yeah. So quarterback, tight end, I think I said 60 points. Running backs plus the tight end or plus the flex is if you can get 60 points there. And if you get 60 points out of your receivers, you're doing pretty good. Right? No. 50 points. If you get 50 points out of those 3 positions. And so clearly getting 75, practically 90 points out of my running backs flex, we're out doing what we need to be doing. Each position outperformed this week, putting up 214. Devouring this competition by almost 300 points. I mean, I could literally set this entire team next week, and they still wouldn't still be cashing. Drop a fat 0. The nasty team. Okay, let's go to the next one. Share this tab instead. Bada bing, bada boom. So this is my highest scoring Millie Maker team. The other one was in the play action, which I'd be happy to take down as well. Happily take that one down as well. Let's see here. It's got Herbert again. So this one's got Scatabo, unfortunately. All right, so the running backs are James Cook, Scatabo, Keaton Mitchell, Hampton, Brian Robinson, Trey Benson. So, like, at this point, we're going to be getting a potential 0 unless Brian Robinson Jr. scores anything until Trey Benson gets back. And then once Trey Benson gets back, then we got a couple weeks until Hampton gets back. We'll get, I guess, apparently 40 yards from Keaton Mitchell from here and there, which I didn't even know he got. Quarterbacks are Justin Herbert, Jackson Dart, and Kyler Murray. All good running wise. 62 yards for Herbert this week. 17 for Jackson Dart. And obviously, Kyler Murray was on a bye. The studs on this team are at the wide receiver position. We have Odunze. We have Chase. We got what's called Russell Wilson. Roman Wilson. Keenan Allen. Deebo Samuel. Luther Burden. A.J. Brown. And then we got stud tight ends with Kincaid and Trey McBride. That's another solid team. Like, we should advance this one. Hopefully, we're up by 100 and almost 120. You know, as long as we get. When was Trey Benson on the IR? Let's look at Twitter. Underdog. There's Trey Benson. I don't think I want to look through there. I want to look through here. Latest. So October 1st, Trey Benson is expected to miss 4 to 6 weeks after undergoing arthroscopic surgery on meniscus. So October 1st, he was put on IR. So that Wednesday, so he has missed 1, 2, 3, 4. So he has missed the 4 games. He was like up to 6 weeks. So 2 more weeks, and he could potentially come back. Which is not ideal. Not ideal. But it is what it is. All right. So what is this one? 1230. Second highest, my highest scoring second place team. Got Jordan Love, Jonathan Taylor. Oh, let's go running backs. JT, Saquon Barkley, Chase Brown, Scattaboo. See, but that's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have JT and Scattaboo, or JT, Saquon, Chase Brown. So it sucks if we lose Scattaboo, but we're still going to be okay at running back. Also, Will Shipley is the 5th running back on this team, and if he misses any time, he probably still won't see a lot of work, but he should see an upgrade in work with potentially Saquon injury. At the quarterback position, we have Jordan Love, like I said earlier, Jaden Daniels, and Michael Penix. That's not the greatest quarterback room, but maybe a low-owned team here, right there. Sit with those two boys that can obviously put some work in. Did I get okay? I don't think I have anything to pair with Penix. I think it must just like I wanted a third quarterback, which is fine. There's something wrong with getting a third quarterback just to get a third quarterback. I have Kyle Pitts, who I paired it with. Speaking of which, tight ends, we have Kyle Pitts, and we have Ben Sinnott and Luke Musgrave. Solid, If something happens to Tucker Kraft, we have a nice little pivot play there. Can I look at the board? It's just not making damn sense. I guess not. This team put up 196 points last week, pretty much because of JT, Saquon, Jordan Love with Chase Brown. The running backs killed it. All right, and the wide receivers, we looking a little slim. It's got both of Roman Wilson and DK Metcalf, Chris Olave, 2 Pittsburgh wide receivers, which is funny to me. Pat Bryant, Romeo Doubs, Ibuka, Tebow, Golden, Elijah Moore, and that's it. It's not a very deep room. Yeah, but it's not bad. It's definitely it's doable, with the running backs we have. I don't think they're going to put up 40, 36, and 25 every week, but solid. It's nice to know they can do that. It's a late Saturday. Hey, Mr. Hale, yeah. How we doing, buddy? What's going on? How's your best ball season going? And I see you in the Run Pure Sports What's the Big T? The Big T tournament. I don't know what it's called, but I see you in that thing. There's been a couple times where we're like right next to each other. By the way, I have been in like first to fifth place every single week after the morning games, after the first set of games, and I just fall off the map in the second half. It's so funny. It's like every week I'm like, oh, I'm doing pretty good. I'm in second. I'm in third. I went over it earlier, Rabona, but it's 1370. 1370. I got a few in the 1300s. I looked at my opponents. The highest my opponents have is 1350, like the ones that I win against. So I thought that was interesting. Like I feel like there's probably not that many teams in the 1370 area, but that was in the play action. So my highest in the Millie Maker was 1278. Which is also not bad, but we're going to be missing Scatabo here a lot lately, or shortly. But I think that's also going to help my third place teams that we're about to go over right now. Alrighty. My high scoring third place team in the Millie Maker. We're going to go with the running backs first. We got Jacobs, Ramondre Stevenson. So this is not my typical heavy RB team. Hampton injured, Tootin by, and Marshawn Lloyd. Okay, solid team at the running back position. We're 2 points back of second place. It's a Josh Allen. What other quarterbacks? Josh Allen, Caleb Williams, and Kyler Murray. I was gung-ho on getting 3 quarterbacks every team drive. Or I would go 1. I was doing the extremes. Anyways. So running back room is solid. Once we get Hampton back, I can't even imagine how good this team is going to be. At tight end, we have Kyle Pitts, Sam Laporta. That's in a pretty elite tight end room. And wide receiver, we have Ja'Marr Chase, Rome Odunze, Chris Olave, Dobbs, Allen, Jimmy Horn Jr. Thielen hasn't done shisa since he went over to Minnesota. De'Ami Brown, A.D. Mitchell. So it's got some really high upside players with these two, followed by an old grandpa in Minnesota. But yeah, I like this team. This team's fun. I'm hoping that it can just squeak out a couple points. I would not be excited if he doesn't play. If he doesn't play, then we're kind of in trouble. If Ramondre, because he wasn't practicing, I think, yesterday, so we need him to play. All right, share this tab instead. This is my worst team, my lowest scoring team. Put up 72 points this week. It started Brock Purdy, Tank Bigsby, Aaron Jones Sr., Rome Odunze, Pat Bryant, Jalen Noel, TJ Hawkinson, Keaton Mitchell, Ray Davis, Nico, Brian Thomas Jr., Tyreek Hill, Hampton, Pearsall, JJ, Trevor Lawrence Strange, Pierce, Ty Felton, Keandre Lambert Smith. Oof. Getting destroyed by 200 points to 11th place. I mean, this has hit the injury bug to the max, plus underperformers. Injury, underperform and kind of injured, underperformed, injured but underperforming, injured, no play time. Don't even know if he exists anymore, and not seeing the field. Injured. What are my quarterbacks? Jesus. Not great, Bob. Not great. Right. Yes, the best I've done is fourth. I don't even know how that works. Do you have to win? No. Okay. So from what I did see you on there. Yeah. I I think I don't know exactly how this works. So at the end of the year, there's gonna be like a total like grand prizes for the top people, but I guess you have to do well throughout the week to get prizes during the week. But I don't, I only came in, I think I got like eighth one week. Hold on, my cat's eating some chocolate cake. Heard the big 3-7 this yesterday. We're going out to the Blind Pelican on Saturday. It's going to be kind of crazy because we're going to go out Saturday. Got to hit the workbench when I get home, and then I'm going to go live with a couple drinks on this week of the Millie Roundtable, which it could get a little crazy, because your boy here hasn't had a drink in over a year, so or about a year. I can't. Whenever the wedding was, so could be interesting. Could be interesting. All right, what's this one? This is my highest enemy. What do you want to call it? Opponent. Just the highest scoring opponent in the Millie Maker. 1352. They have Drake May, JT, Kamara, Chase, DK Metcalf, Olave, Theo, Jordan Addison, Fields, Keenan Allen, Dowdle, Justice Hill, Trey McBride, Robinson, Charbonnet, Hollywood Brown, Jack Besh, Geno Smith, Cole Kmet, and Amari Cooper. And we're in fifth. We're still in the thick of it. We're only 50. Wait, is that 53 points? So 53 points. What do we have here? Herbert. Oh, it's over max running backs. Swift, Bigsby, Jameer Gibbs on bye. Najee Harris injured. Ray Davis. Okay. Quarterbacks are Pat Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Brock Purdy. Okay, solid. Wide receivers are Trey Franklin, T-Mac, Xavier Worthy, Drake London, Garrett Wilson, Pearsall, Dontavian Wicks, Mike Williams, Jalen Royale. Well, wasted pick here. Wasted pick there. Let's just be honest. He did sign with the Chargers. I wasn't, going crazy drafting him, but I'm still upset that he didn't. And Calvin Austin, if I didn't say him earlier. Pitts and Gesicki at tight end. So that's a terrible tight end. This is an early season draft before they got Noah Fant. Ugh. I don't like this team. This team, I hope, doesn't make it. Because if it does, then it's probably not good from other teams. I guess I could pull up Underdog. I almost have one in the top 10,000. I think we're sitting at 16,000. So I'm not going to sign in. I don't have to do this for DraftKings. I don't know about you guys. Only when I do the sports book. It's like, ugh. Live best ball NFL. Anybody cares about this is best ball mania? So we're advancing. We had 19 entries. We're advancing 5 with 3 pretty close. Let's see here. We're 3 points out of there. 7 points there. 40 points there. But we made ground there. highest scoring team is the Mahomes Love Darnold. That's how I like to look at them. Or I like to label them. I like to label them just the quarterbacks. So, yeah. Put up 145 points this week. I should have just kept it at all weeks. So Sam Darnold producing the most on this team. That's not sure at all. Don't know why they did that. Pat Mahomes, Jordan Love, Sam Darnold, Damian Pierce, Kendre Miller, Kyron Williams, Devin Achane, Christian McCaffrey. It's going the opposite way. No, it's not doing anything. Okay. Poor Kendre on the bye or on the IR now. Corey Horton, Tesla, Xavier Legette, Romeo Dubs, Cooper Kupp, Rashee Rice, Ricky Pearsall, T-Mac, Tucker Kraft, and Travis Kelce. So we have stud tight ends. We have 1, 2, 3 good elite wide receivers with high upside guys with a nice floor guy. We have 3 upside running backs here with 3 upside running quarterbacks. So I think that's why we're sitting where we sit. We're right on the. I don't know how to look at the last page. Is that? How do you go to the last one? So we're right there. You know what I'm saying? To get another extra $100. So let's see. Goff, Dak, Penix. He outscored me. That's why he took that spot from me. Which, if it's a Goff team, that means Gibbs is on bye. Sam Laporta was on bye. Seattle's on bye. JT holding it down though. Sean Tucker doing some work. Jalen McMillions hurt. This one was pretty close too. Ooh, only 74 points. What was this one? Goff Herbert as well. So my Goff teams took a hit with them being on bye. Goff, Gibbs, Tesla, Laporta, Booty, and Hunter Henry holding it down there. Xavier Worthy. Herbert with Najee and Keenan. Yeah. This running back room is going to get so much better when Bucky comes back. Like, it'll be another solidified 3. Hopefully he comes back soon. If he does, we have a pretty good wide receiver room with Xavier Worthy, Egbuka, Keenan Allen, and Booty kind of holding it down right now. Tight ends are looking pretty good. Quarterbacks are pretty good. Yep. Double check the old X. Nobody sent me any of their teams. No big deal. Yep. I would highly suggest come checking out the Run Pure Sports Millie Roundtable on Saturday at 9 Eastern. It's a lot of fun. Me and Rubio go through the whole slate. We go game by game. I know some people like to go by price, but it kind of helps my process. I know that maybe not for everybody, but it helps me kind of break down what I want to do. If I kind of want to target a certain game or a certain player from a game, it kind of helps me like figure that out instead of just scrolling to the 4Ks and say, oh, well, this guy might be good, or I will play this one over this guy. I don't know. I feel like there's more information gathered going team by team. that's my opinion. It's not shared by all. Yeah, these are some pretty good teams. Feeling pretty good about it. What's 10,000th place? So we can get extra $100 if we get there. And if that team keeps skyrocketing with Rasheed, let's just say we get to the top 100, $500. That's about as much as we put in. All right. $100 in 4 entries is 100. Yeah, it's about $500 I've put in here, right? 100, 200. Yep, almost $500. Almost about to be productive. Though we're losing money in the big board, little board, everywhere else, pretty much. We won $22. We got close last week in the weekly winners. Missed it by like 20 points, but in my head, that's close. Especially with a lot of these having players that are like injured with their like top few rounds. This is one of those things that I might max out next year because I enjoy the weekly sweat, even though I only did 10 teams. You know what I'm saying? Like if I would have did 150, I'd probably be cashing something every week. And then I will be doing more of the marathon last year. I didn't even check to see how this team did this week. Put up 100 points. So probably still cashing. That's not like terrible. We get Drake, JJ McCarthy back this week. Rashad White still running the ball. Chase Brown doing better. Bijan Robinson doing better. Or doing terrible this past, but doing well overall. Mims dealing with concussion, so that's not great. We can get Ricky Pearsall. We can get some movement back to the top. That's pretty good. Is our boy Meg at the top of this still? How do you check? Okay. Yeah, she's still sitting at the top. Barely, though. 14-point lead over Gridiron. M. Schaub. Filter by opponent. I want to look at Okay, well, I can't really look at that. So she has a solid team still. She has JT McCaffrey. Liked it, wide receiver. That's kind of crazy. But it's good, you know what I'm saying? Just a little light, in my opinion. All right. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Coming up in the next few weeks, maybe not next week, I think we're going to do a little game by game, maybe do a draft. I don't know. We're going to do a little bit more coming up. Now that we're getting past halfway, now we can start, sweating some teams. So now that we're into the back half, we'll do a little extra here and there. So I can't believe it's already past halfway, which is wild to think about. We're there, boys. All right. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Later, guys.